Welcome to my Atari ST nostalgia trip, and in this video I will have a look back at Trailblazer from 1987. And for an early game, this one is actually quite good and original, although I remember it to be very hard. And in the late 80s, it was also a trend on Dutch TV for a short while to have contestants play a video game on one of their game shows. And I have some vague memory of seeing this game being used for one of the shows once. And I think that same show also had them play Marble Madness sometimes. But I can't really remember which one it was. And anyway, those shows are long gone, but I'm still here and I want to feel some nostalgia, so let's have a go. And I am playing the hard drive version of the game, the hard drive adapted version, which is also one that you start from the Gem desktop. And of course, since this game is really hard, I will be playing with some cheats enabled, so I will choose T for some trainer options, because as a kid, I never got past level 4 or 5, and I will surely not do any better without cheating. So I'm sorry for cheating, but I want to sort of reminisce and talk about the game and show a little bit of it. But I will keep the pink tiles really annoying. But I will give myself infinite jumps, and I surely will not give myself infinite time. Because you really need that. That speed sample was very loud, and it was a very 80s style digitized speech, played at different pitches, and this sounds like someone was testing out a brand new Casio SK1 keyboard, and that actually did feature a sampler just like this back in the 80s. Maybe some of you will remember it. It was really cheap, but this was his sort of selling point. Apart from that, it was a pretty crappy keyboard if you were a musician or anything. Anyway, the aim of this game is get actually to the patterns of these different blocks, these grids. And every color block has a different effect on you, and so you need to avoid these blocks, and you also need to avoid falling down the holes, which can get quite difficult. And the fun thing is I see a lot of red blocks in the examples, and I never encountered any red blocks while playing the game, so I'm not sure if they're actually in there, but that doesn't matter. I think we should sort of set up and start playing a game, because we are in the menu, and I will not do the 3-course test, which is a nice feature, because the 3-course test lets you sort of play the first 3 levels, but it will give you the maximum amount of time, so you can really practice before you go into an arcade style game. And of course you can choose 2-player or 1-player game, and I will go for a 1-player game, because yeah, I have the cheats enabled anyway, so as you can see, the time is infinite, and here we go. And as we can immediately see, the game actually runs very smooth. It actually runs in 50 frames per second, which I find pretty cool. And did I choose the right one? Yes. Of course the game is not only running smooth, it's actually also running really fast. Which also means you have no time to react to most of the stuff. I mean, you saw me going from the left to the right of the field there, because I knew the white blocks would be on the right side. If I were to react even from the middle, just after seeing the blocks coming, I would have been too late. I would have just fallen down the hole. It's impossible to play this game from reaction. You can't react from sight alone. You really have to play this game from memory. And yeah, I had a little bit of a test run, so I still have some vague recollection of this level, but hey, you can see, that was a stupid mistake. If you miss one of these white blocks, like this, you can see the biggest problem this game has. You fall down a hole. Oh, those light blue ones reverse your controls, which is really annoying. Of course, after you fall in a hole, your controls are no longer reversed. But you just got used to your controls being reversed, so it just makes the game that much harder. But at least we got through a bit harder. Now we're entering green bits, which has a lot of green. And green is the color that slows you down, so let's see. Of course, luckily yellow will accelerate you again. But yeah, this is just really annoying. See, and now I was too late with reacting. And this is costing you so much time that basically when you play the game in arcade mode with a time limit, and here again, I'm just falling into the holes, not making it to the blocks, and just keep falling and losing time, and it's just... It gets a bit annoying after a while. Which is a pity, because the game actually, it looks... I don't know, it looks kind of polished. And I'm not saying it's the best game, the best looking game, and actually the flaming logo at the bottom when you're not playing a two-player game is actually quite annoying. I mean, it distracts you a bit. Ah, come on. And I was in the wrong one again. Again. And I jumped too late. And this is where the game starts to get really difficult because, yeah, here we go. It has the pink and the pink reverses your direction. And then you find out that actually every block color, yeah, it has its effect in both directions. So you just saw me hitting a pink one and then hitting a pink one immediately, which immediately reversed my direction. So I put it to good use, which is nice. At the same time, yeah, at the same time this happens a lot, which you just saw. The pink sends me back, sends you in a hole, and if you... Sorry, I had to think there for a bit. Oh, I jumped too late, come on. No, don't do that, idiot. Man, how can you get past these levels without cheating? I mean, these pink blocks are really annoying. I mean, I think I got 2 purple meanies without cheating as a child, but I'm not even sure if I ever passed this one. It could very well be that I never did, because it's really difficult. I do not like how the sides of the track actually... Oh, I wasn't looking where I was going, sorry. I do like how the sides of the track sort of change every few levels. And how was I supposed to reach that one? It's impossible! And again! Oh yeah, that was reverse controls, which I forgot and I went too far and... Oh! See, I had my controls reversed, I fell into the hole, which of course means my controls are no longer reversed, but I tried to point my ball the wrong way anyways. Oh, this is so difficult. And I'm really glad that the volume of the music is not that high. Yeah, of course, with infinite time, I would never have made it to this level. And it also makes me think, how did anyone ever reach level 20 of this game without cheating? I mean, I haven't seen any videos of someone who actually did that on the Atari ST version. Oh, come on. Come on! So, maybe no one ever did. I would really like to know if someone did, and if they know just how to do it and they can do it again and again, please make a video, because I would be mightily impressed with that. I would really be impressed if you could show me, without cheating, getting through the entire game. Because no matter how much I practice and how much I memorize all the levels, I know I will still not be able to. And it's... And I'm also not going to play all the way up to level 20, because you can see The only reason I'm getting to the levels is because I have unlimited time. And... No! Oh, this is really annoying. So now I have to take a jump, but not too much. Not too much! No! How am I supposed to get past those? How am I supposed to... What? Okay, if anyone can explain to me how I'm supposed to... No, don't... Ah. Nope. See? I think we've reached a point where I have absolutely no idea how to get past this level. And of course, if your direction is reversed by a pink block and you keep falling down these holes, you keep going back to the level and it is impossible to finish it. Let's have one more go at that part. Oh, come on. Honestly, how did anyone ever get to level 20 of this game without cheating? This game is impossible. And the interesting... I wasn't paying attention. I think it's time for me to just admit that I'm not good enough at this game and... I don't know. This is not going to work. So what I'm going to do is... Yeah, now it's going to go further backwards. I am going to stop playing. Because... Yeah, this is not helping me at all. So, while you can still hear the background, my failure in the background, I will lower the sound a little bit. And I'll just reminisce, because this game also features an editor where you could make your own levels, and I will also not have a go at that, as I remember that to be very user-unfriendly, just as user-unfriendly as this game is, and I don't know, I have a soft spot for this game, I will admit. It looks graphically pleasing for the time, it runs kind of smooth, it has a very straightforward gameplay, but that combined with the crazy high difficulty is probably why this game is never part of any list of Atari ST classics you should play. The high difficulty means you get bored quickly playing the game. You have to play the same 3 or 4 levels over and over again and you're not making any progress. Now I was cheating and still I'm not making any progress past this level because I get to a point where it's just so difficult. I really have to try and try and try and I don't want to bore you with that. Having said that, I would still recommend this game to anyone who hasn't tried it. It's just so nice and different than any of the other games. Sure, you get bored quick, but up to that moment you will actually have a lot of fun and it will be a lot more fun than you expect. And having said that, I want to say thank you for watching this video.